According to the captives, all decisions regarding the deployment of soldiers come directly from the Pontifex himself.
Yet Galerius claimed the man was dead.
The Pontificate is a hereditary station, meaning the next in line takes the mitre when their forebear passes. Thus, we can almost assuredly assume an heir has ascended to the role.
I don't believe that's likely.
Then perhaps Galerius was lying. Such simple deception is far from beneath him.
Hey, not to butt in, but... Isn't Scarlet supposed to be the new Pontifex? Why would you think such a thing? Well, the two of you have been acting real weird ever since we got to Albion. I was gonna come ask why when I overheard you talking about it. Sorry, I wasn't trying to pry.
Does he speak true?
He does. I'm sorry for hiding it from you all. Pontifex Arant only has one descendant, and that's me.
How long have you known, Elaine?
Since the Sanctuary in Cornea. In the eyes of the Orthodoxy, Scarlet would rightfully take over in the case of Arant's passing.
Which means Galerius did lie. It appears the Pontifex still lives, and is dictating every move Albion's forces make.
It's possible, yes. But our only hope of learning the truth will lie in infiltrating the pontifical chambers.
Then let me do it.
Not when Zenoira's got the church dancing to their tune. It's too risky.
Maybe so. But I'm his daughter. And I won't let you stop me from seeing what's become of him.
It's true that we'd be spared a sacrilegious war were you able to convince him to stand down. Yet we must first determine if he even lives. I know how you feel, Scarlet, but such responsibility can't rest on your shoulders. If Arant truly has passed on, yours would surely be the next life they hope to claim.
So, even a proper scouting mission has failed to uncover the truth.
Indeed, it seems the Basilica's security was far too tight to breach. Though we have recovered word from a few locals who claim they've seen Arant at a distance. And yet, he's made no public appearances of late, citing grave illness as the reason.
Whether or not he truly lives, there will be no avoiding conflict with the arm of the Orthodoxy loyal to Zenoira.
If I may, Your Highness, I suggest we advance on the Basilica with all haste.
Before they can rally reinforcements from the rest of Albion, you mean? I suppose that would forestall an all-out war.
Quite so. And should we manage to bend the trunk of the Orthodoxy toward our cause, its many branches will surely follow suit.
You okay with this, Scarlet?
I've made my peace with whatever it is we have to do. So don't treat me any differently, okay? That goes for you too, Elaine.
That's easy enough to say, but this fight will surely see you cross swords with people you know. Maybe even people you love. I imagine the battle will be a painful one indeed.
What's one moment of pain in the face of a lifetime of suffering under Zenoiran rule? For the people of Albion, I'll do anything it takes.
Very well then. Our destination is set. We march for Albion's capital, and Bisphane Basilica held within.
In that case, we must first secure the bridgehead across the river in the Warnby region.
Prepare to depart at once.
But of course, Your Highness.
A moment, Scarlet. Are you sure you want to go through with this?
To be honest, I'm a bit scared.
I can only imagine.
But praying over the matter will solve nothing. I have to act if I want to see it done. And I plan to do just that.
Father Sonatio, what word of His Holiness?
My sincerest apologies, Lord Nigel. I know your journey here has been a long one. But His Holiness has sequestered himself in the oratory and sternly refuses all who seek an audience.
Such has been the case for months on end. Respectfully, Father, the faithful grow more worried for his well-being with every passing day.
I too am concerned, yet we can only pray for his eventual return. Just as he unceasingly prays for the state of this tormented world.
So I shall. Very well. We may discuss the matter of an audience at a later time. Even a passing glimpse of His Holiness would set my mind at ease. And yet...
A word, Sir Nigel.
The Sacred Guard, hmm? What is it?
We've a report from a congregant residing in Burberry. It would seem the rebel army has amassed their forces in the region.
So the day of reckoning is finally upon us.
The Heaven's Wing Knights make ready for battle. You are to mobilize without delay, and see that the rebels are stopped before they ever cross the valley shallow.
Understood. Today, I shall at last ease the worries that so burden His Holiness.
The day will be ours.
To the skies!
Guess I'm up. The path is set. Your villainy ends here. Well fought. The time is at hand. To me. You face me. Come then. A fine bout. We march. The path is set. Your villainy ends here. You face me. My legs grow heavy. We march. To me. Come then. Well fought. The time is at hand. The path is set for the liberation. Morale soars. The day will be ours.
At your service.
The time is at hand. Onward.
Nowhere is too far, sir. Face me and be cut down. Gotta keep getting stronger. At your service. At once.
Take cover. You face me.
Are you impressed yet?
I'll not let this go to waste.
We march. The path is set. Your villainy ends here. A fine bout. Onward. We're under attack. Come then. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand. To me.
You're nothing. I stand ready. Sir. I must stand strong.
face me. I've need of a rest. Your villainy ends here. My legs grow heavy. We march. The path is set.
Face me and be cut down! My griffin needs a rest.
Come then. A fine bout. To me. Now then. We march. Onward. Your villainy ends here. To me.
No mercy! I have to catch my breath. I'm uneasy about this.
Yeah?
In service of the Lord, what would you ask? Very well.
Whatever you want.
Order must be preserved. I rise to any challenge. Very well.
I have arrived.
You face me. A fine bout. The time is at hand. The path is set.
Face me and be cut down! I blossom ever My griffin needs a rest.
Your villainy ends here. Come then. Well fought. We march. Onward. You face me. I've need of a rest. We march. To me. Onward.
A great boon for the liberation.
Come then. I fear for our safety. Fine bout. The time is at hand. To me. 'Tis ours now. We march.
You've need of my wisdom? Let me show you what a dark elf
We
can
march.
My atonement beckons.
The time is at hand.
By my divine bow.
We march.
My moment has finally come.
Onward.
Such strength. I may disappoint. No battle is beyond our reach.
do. I'm right next to you.
Shall I assist you?
Let me help.
I can help.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
Allow me to aid you.
I mustn't give in.
I'm right next to you.
Shall I assist you?
You'd best make this count.
I can help.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
For Bastorius!
I'll need to study this further.
What do you need? Yes, I concur.
You're nothing. In His Highness diligence pays dividends. I have to catch my breath.
Your orders?
At your service.
Your villainy ends here. Well fought.
Whatever you wish. As you wish. Who knows what might happen to you?
Shall I assist you?
Let me help.
Allow me to aid you.
I shall rain arrows upon them.
All the result of diligent work.
It seems I've arrived.
How much punishment can you take?
To better serve.
My blade for Arteras.
Your orders, then. Oh, that's all?
By a knight's honor. We mobilize at once.
Face me and be cut down! My griffin needs a rest.
I rise to any challenge. It shall be done. Allow me. A brisk flight.
I fear I'm fading.
For Drakenhold. I shall never yield. In his royal...
No complaint. Never top desert kid.
Whatever you need. I'm off.
We march. To me.
Let devotion shine through.
You face me.
What is our strategy?
I made it.
Come then. A fine bout. The path is set.
Come then! To the next!
I'm uneasy about this.
Your orders? Very well.
By a knight's honor.
I'm listening.
Of course.
My wings shall take me. Departing at once.
How might I aid you? I understand.
What is our strategy? Begin the march. Death summons you.
Almost isn't fair, you know?
Perhaps we should rest. I'm off. Such pressure. We mobilize at
I've
once.
arrived.
A fool's gambit.
My body aches at once. I'm uneasy about this. Victory awaits!
If you want me, then have me.
Standing by. Nowhere is too far. Sir.
We march. To me.
These lands are ours.
Your villainy ends here. Victory grows ever closer. The time is at hand.
I am ever in your debt. By a knight's honor.
Anything you need. No mercy! As expect nothing stopping me now. At your service. Understood.
I rise to any a brisk flight.
How shall I serve you?
You're nothing.
You face me. My legs grow heavy.
Whatever you need. faith
enjoy
shall
this.
not be misplaced. What is our strategy?
Excellent. We march.
The
I
correct
press onward.
decision.
The time is at hand.
Whatever you need.
Onward.
As you directed.
Our next move is equally vital.
No mercy! Quite the challenge. I have to catch my breath.
Your villainy ends here.
You'd best make this count.
You arrive before Nigel, holy defender of the Palavian Orthodoxy. While the breath of life still flows through me, you'll not cross this point. The rebel commander and lost Prince of Cornea, should the wind's whispers be believed. Today, we learn if you've truly been cut from the fabric of kings.
It's him. I'm certain of it.
Turn back, girl, or you shall suffer the sacred sting of my blade.
Will not fail!
I am your shield. Behind me!
This is it.
Together now!
Stay back! 'Tis an utter disgrace to be humbled so.
A little closer to my former strength.
A fine bout.
So, you're the one commanding these rebels. Come forth and claim my head, if you dare. I assure you, it won't be an easy task.
That's enough, Nigel. Lay down your arms.
You know him, Scarlet?
What did you call her?
This is the man who delivered me to Palavia as a child. Him and a trusted few servants, that is.
Then it's truly you. But what are you doing consorting with insurgents?
Do you remember the words my father left me with all those years ago?
I relayed the message myself, yes. It was regarding your sacred mission, to serve as guide and guardian for the Savior who would one day greet Palavia's shores.
Savior? What is he talking about?
Wait. You mean to say the man before me?
Is the same one that my father foresaw. Yes. But it's not out of duty to my lineage that I fight for the liberation. I've joined his cause of my own free will, and I'll do anything in my power to help him see it through.
Then you would see our Savior turn his blade on the very orthodoxy you claim to represent.
I have no quarrel with the Church or its teachings. Yet despite their claims of neutrality, 'tis devout feet filling Zenoiran boots.
Indeed, as ordained by the divine words of His Holiness Pontifex Arant.
Galerius told us the Pontifex is dead.
Blasphemy! I'll not suffer this impious slander.
Then answer me this instead. Why is the Church's army after Scarlet?
They're... what?
Surely one of the Orthodoxy's own knights should know what holy orders are being pursued. or what machinations are underway inside the Basilica's walls. Another moment here and you'll be surrounded by your alleged allies. Go. Learn the truth for yourself.
I'll brook no further impediments, Father. I must see His Holiness at once. And I refuse to leave these halls until I'm granted the audience I seek.
If you've come to inform him of your defeat, worry not. I have already made it known. His Holiness is most disappointed in you.
Then allow me to prostrate myself before him and plead for forgiveness.
You forget your station, Sir Nigel. The failure you've brought our sacred name earns you discipline, not clemency.
Then answer me this at least. Is it true that our knights are in pursuit of his daughter?
A libelous rumor, and little more. As you well know, Lady Scarlet was granted hermitage as a young girl, in service of her divine calling. Seeking her out is strictly forbidden, as is even speaking her name.
It was, perhaps.
Halt, Sir Nigel. None may intrude upon the pontifical chambers.
If you've a matter for church hierarchy, you may see it brought before Father Senatio.
A word first. As the guards at his very door, you must surely have beheld His Holiness of late. How is he?
Well,
As I expected. A wicked aura lingers in the air, and on this day I shall discover why. What foul stench! 'Tis the putrid scent of death himself!
A visitor, huh? I see my guards have proven even more worthless than I anticipated.
Away from His Holiness, devil! No. Such sacrilege defies the natural order of our very world. Baltro, sorcerer of Zenoira. It was you who murdered him.
Oh, believe what you wish. Though, if the Pontifex were pronounced dead, the man who beset his chambers in a fit of rage would surely be the first and only suspect.
I've heard rumors about you. A foul necromancer who treats corpses as though they were mere playthings. Just as you've done to His Holiness.
And how will you explain that, hmm? Your dear leader, as cold and lifeless as the very statues you pious fools see fit to worship. You'll be hanged as a heretic for even suggesting it.
Any soul with reason will see you as the true heretic here.
How unfortunate it is to find you here, despite all my warnings to the contrary.
Father Senatio, you knew of this?
There is nothing to know. His Holiness yet lives, and any claims to the contrary are surely the result of a lamentable bout of madness. The humiliation of defeat is harsh indeed, Sir Nigel. Perhaps harsh enough to drive a vile heretic to murder.